Good morning, 2A. So today in math, we are going to continue learning about area. And a reminder for my friends that might have forgotten since yesterday, area is the inside measurement of a figure in units. So on the vocab card, it says square units, but yesterday we did it with triangles, and today we're going to do it with a different shape. So a reminder, when we measure area, we want to measure how much space is inside of a shape. This could be something like a garden bed or a rug or a room. We're measuring the inside of a shape. And this is used a lot in construction and um, people who are doing things at their homes to renovate and things like that. So today we're going to learn about area with different shapes and whether the shape we're using to determine the area changes the area of a shape. So to do this, we are going to go to our pattern block website. So I have that here. Remember, you're going to open the web app unless you downloaded the app yesterday. So just like yesterday, I am going to come over here and I'm going to click my shapes. And for our example today, I'm going to do the hexagon again. And you're going to do a different shape in a few minutes. So I'm going to do the hexagon, but instead of using triangles like yesterday, I am going to use rhombuses. So I'm going to use this rhombus to find the area. So what I want you to do is think about this question. Am I going to need more rhombuses than I did with triangles yesterday, or less rhombuses than the triangles from yesterday? So pause the video if you need and think about that question. Am I going to need more of these rhombuses or less of these rhombuses? So, and we'll have to find out. Remember, yesterday it took 54 triangles to fill our hexagon. So we're going to see how many rhombuses it takes and see if you are correct, whether it takes more or less rhombuses. So just like yesterday, I'm going to start dragging and dropping these rhombuses in. And remember, I want to make sure that there's no space, because if I put space in between, even if it let me do that, then it's not going to be an accurate portrayal of our area. We need to cover the whole thing. Now, this rhombus is a little trickier than the triangle because I'm going to have to do some turning to make sure that these fit the way I want them to. Oopsies. It's okay. A little bit like that is fine because that's how it's going to make us do it. So I'm going to keep filling in all my rhombuses, twisting and turning if I need to, in order to fill this shape, this hexagon. And like I did yesterday, I'm going to pause the recording and I will restart it once I've gotten to a point where I'm almost done. So I'm almost done here with my rhombuses, and this has been a little bit tricky because a rhombus is a different shape. Obviously, it has more sides than a triangle. So I have been having to do a lot more turning. So when it's your turn to do this, if you have to do a little bit more turning to get them to fit, that's okay. It's kind of like a big puzzle. So I have to turn to figure out how my pieces are going to fit. Okay, I'm done. Actually, if you look at this, it kind of looks like a 3D cube, which is kind of cool. So I'm now going to have to count how many rhombuses are in my hexagon. So I'm going to go through, and I noticed Zoe sent me her picture of her shape yesterday, and she wrote or drew in these to help her keep track. So that's what I'm going to do because yesterday was a little tricky. So I'm going to draw a little line in each one to make sure I don't count something twice. Oopsies. Okay, there we go. So now I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. So 27. And does anyone remember what word I use when we're talking about area. Units. So it's 27 units is the area of my hexagon in rhombuses. So is this number bigger or smaller than the area that of this shape with triangles? This number is smaller because yesterday's number was 54. Why do you think this number is smaller? What is causing this number to be smaller than yesterday's triangle area? These shapes, these rhombuses are bigger. If I draw a little dotted line, a rhombus is like two triangles put together. So you'll notice that this took about half of the amount of triangles as yesterday because this is about two triangles cut in half. So your job for today, I'm going to clear my board here, is going to be to use rhombuses to measure a rhombus. What is the area of this rhombus using rhombuses? So your job is going to be to use these blue rhombuses and fill in the rhombus and then find the area of the rhombus. Remember to make sure that we don't have any spaces in between, that they're nice and tightly packed together. And you might need to do some turning. So remember to turn. If you click the shape, this little circle at the top appears and I can turn my shape around if I need to. So I hope everybody enjoys some area with rhombuses today, and I will not see you tomorrow or next week because we have April vacation next week. So I will be back with our next math lesson, not this coming Monday, but the following Monday, April 27th. So I will talk to you then. Reminder, I'm available all day tomorrow, or from 8 to 2:30 tomorrow, Friday, April 17th. If anyone has any questions or needs help, send me a dojo message or an email, and we can do a Zoom chat tomorrow for anyone that needs help with anything that was sent home this week. So if I don't hear from you tomorrow, I hope everybody has a wonderful April vacation and enjoys some relaxing time with their family at home. And I will see you all after vacation.